Oh my gosh, look at this, amazing. Wow. You guys look when you see. Oh wow. Amazing. Wow.
Petit-fils était Guillaume le Conquérant, qui est devenu roi d'Angleterre. Donc, ça c'était pour la partie viking en France. Je vais maintenant passer le micro à Stella, elle va reparler un peu des vikings en anglais, puis je reprendrai le micro pour parler des vikings en norvège.
Viking has many different meanings and nobody is completely sure about the correct one. So we tend to say that Viking could have represented someone, a people that takes a boat trip somewhere. And this is the reason why is because the Vikings are very famous for the long ship, very fast, and with which they attacked many places all the way to Europe and even till Italy. So a Viking can also be someone coming from Vic region, and the Vic region is not far from Oslo, that of course is a very ancient town in Norway. But what we are completely sure about is that Vikings does not represent either a place or a specific area. Vikings represent a group of people with the same habits, the same way of living their lives. The population that have lived in the Scandinavian country is called Norse, are the Norse population. And with this word we include Norwegian, Swedish and Danish. So the population were the Norse. Also the language is the Old Norse, okay? The Viking has these special characteristics, being warriors and famous for the unexpected raids that they run fearing the whole Europe. The first transmitted in terms of history, historically transmitted raid was in 792. It was the first time where other people wrote about one of these terrible Viking raids. And where was it? Was in northern Great Britain, in an island called Lindisfarne Island, in northern Great Britain, as farmers. But some of them had this push, this strength to explore, to find what? Basically to find new lands to dedicate for the agriculture, because Norway, in terms of morphology, it's a tough country because we don't have many lands suitable for agriculture. So the main reason to start up these raids were explore new lands and find new places suitable for the agriculture. Then, okay, together with it, they killed people, they enslaved people, and they were looting all the goods. That's for sure a consequence. Now, I'll pass the microphone to Mariette so she can continue the story in French, and I will be with you in English soon after.
Donc pour les Français qui j'ai pas pu parler, le bateau a fait un...
Yes, it is 400 meters long and 50 meters high from the water surface. Back to the Viking history. Before him, or let's say before the 800, the whole Norway was characterized by 29 petty kingdoms. We call it petty kingdom, but yeah, the meaning is small Viking kingdom. Could you imagine Harald, a Viking, fierce man with the ambition of becoming the only one king? She said no. How she dare? So he decided to show her his value, and so he fought for 10 years in a row, kept fighting, all against the other 28 petty kingdoms. In the end, plus he decided not to cut his hairs or his beard.
Yes.
For the whole time. So he grew his hair and his beard for 10 years. That's why he's now called fair hair.
Wow.
In the end, the last battle was held in the offshore. The legend or the history says that more than 100 boats were fighting for a total of more than 3,000 warriors. And we used to say that the fjord water turned red because of the amount of blood spread in the water.
Wow.
In the end, he won the battle. He managed to unify the whole country under his power, and he returned back to Gita. Gita, is it now okay for you to marry me? She said yes.
Awesome.
And then the legend says that they had 23 children.
23?
But there is a but.
There's a but.
In the Viking communities, let's say, civilization, the man could have more than one spouse, more than one wife. So 23 children in total from the name of Harald Fairhair.
Yeah.
So he set up not only one unique Norway under himself, but he set up a dynasty, starting from Bella Chioma, starting from fair hair name. All the successive kings has to prove their blood link with Harald Fairhair himself, and they used to be crowned in a beautiful place up north called Avaldsnes, that it's called the residence of the king. So in this magic, let's say, place and very holy place, they went there celebrating the crown celebration, and also the proof that they were sons, grandsons, and then heritage from the first Norwegian Viking kings, Harald Fairhair.
Wow.
So, around year 1000, the Viking community has changed a lot. And the first thing that have changed was the religion. To get better trade routes, to get better negotiation with Europe, the Norse and the Vikings must be Christianized. So we tend to say that there were two Viking kings that played a very, very crucial role in the Christianization of Scandinavia. And these two kings were Olaf Tryggvason and Olaf Sigurdsson. These two, that was one succeeded to the other, started this project to Christianize the whole country. And they managed. The second Olaf is become then, Saint Olaf became the first Viking saint. And there is of course a legend related, and the legend says that he spent the whole life trying to Christianize the country and spread the only one God religion instead of multi-gods like it was with the pagans. But not only that, they really needed a sign, not a proper sign to have the country Christianized. And they kind of built this miracle. So if the legend says that just 1 year after his death, that occurred in 1033, the body was taken out from the grave and was found completely unwounded. And that was called as a miracle, and that's why they call it now Saint Olaf. They really needed something to convince the whole population that it was time to become Christian. So after Saint Olaf, we need a little bit of a step forward. So Saint Olaf has died in a battle of Stamford, or in a battle in year 1033, but just 30 years after, so in 1066, we said that we have the last Viking kings. The king that was Harald Sigurdsson, a brother, indeed a step brother of Olaf, that is called to be the last Viking king. Every free man had the right to participate and to speak up in this local or even bigger national assembly. We used to say that it's the first seed of democracy, because in this assembly were raised very important issues like, for example, marriage, like killings, like heritage, like all the important things that have happened in the local community were then discussed once or twice per year.
C'est un lieu très important pour les Norvégiens. Tout à l'heure j'évoquais après la fin de la Viking la date de 1125 qui est la date de fondation qui a été définie. C'est cette date-là qui a été définie comme date de fondation de Stavanger. Pourquoi? Parce que c'est à ce moment-là que la cathédrale de Stavanger, que vous pouvez voir depuis le port de Stavanger quand nous allons arriver à Stavanger, est visible. Cette cathédrale, pourquoi elle a été construite? Sigurd le Croisé, qui est revenu de croisade avec un morceau de la croix de Jésus-Christ, avait promis à ce moment-là qu'ils sont venus pour construire ce lieu de culte. Il était marié à ce moment-là avec sa seconde femme,
Give you a safe travel and continue your vacation in the best possible.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry. Look at that. Oh. That is amazing. Oh, that's cool. Wow. So I just left. Oh, look at that cute doggy. I just left the tour, and I'm just gonna go and walk around for a little bit. This is cool. I think I need to get some more clothes because I did not pack very, very comfortably and warmly, and it looks like I'm gonna have some cold days, which is actually what I wanted, right? Because I wanted to do a northern Mediterranean cruise because I didn't want a lot of heat, and I have gotten some chill, which is wonderful. It feels like fall up here, so I need to get a jacket or something pleasant and cute that I can keep wearing, not just for this trip. So let's see what I can get. All right, let's see. I want something that actually says Norway. Yes. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Let's see. I do like this. It's not colorful or anything, but it's cute. Let me go inside. Oh, look at that cute little thing. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hi.